Welcome, students. We are going to discuss a new poem, The Snake Trying by W. Ross. When we focus on the title of this poem, The Snake Trying, then question rises, what does the snake try? This is the basic question. The snake trying, this is the title of the poem. But when we minutely observe the title of this poem, then one question rises, what does the snake try? So, in this poem, the poet has focused on the activity of a snake. This is the tendency of a snake to escape from human being. It is a tendency of a human being to kill the snake wherever it has been seen, because we believe that the snake is harmful. That is our teaching, that is our belief, that is our perception. On that basis, we believe that whenever we should see a snake, we should kill it, because a snake is harmful, a snake is dangerous. So, this is our previous teaching. This is our idea, notion, which is based on our previous education, previous knowledge. So that is the outline of the poem. Again, I am going to repeat. Here in this poem, the poet focuses on the activity of snake. Title brings us one question. What does the snake try? The snake tries to protect it from human being. So a snake is trying to protect itself from human being. And what is our teaching? What is our knowledge? What is our notion? What is our idea? Whenever we see a snake, we should kill it, because snakes are harmful. Snakes are dangerous. That is our teaching. Now we proceed to introduction of the poem. In the poem, the poet says that the snake tries to escape from being hit by the stick held by a person who is trying to kill it. Why do we want to kill a snake? We have discussed. Because it is our previous idea, previous education that compels us to kill the snake. We believe that snakes are dangerous, snakes are harmful. That's why the snake is trying to escape from being hit by the stick held by a person who is trying to kill it. And why a person tries to kill it, that is clear, because it depends on our previous knowledge, it depends on our previous belief. The poet wants to say that all snakes are not harmful. Humans have notion that snakes are dangerous and try to kill them as soon as they spot one, but this is not true. So poet believes that all snakes are not harmful. Humans have one notion, humans have one idea that snakes are harmful, snakes are dangerous. So we try to kill the snake. But this is not true. He tells us how a harmless green colored snake tries to hide behind the green bushes in order to save itself. The last line is very important. That is the key point of the poem. The poet tells us how a harmless green colored snake tries to hide behind the green bushes in order to save itself. So, here the poet focuses on the nature of human being and the nature of snake. The nature of human being is that he used to kill the snake whenever or wherever he sees a snake, because he has been taught that the snakes are dangerous, snakes are harmful. Whereas the snake is trying to escape itself from the man who has a who has a stick. The snake is trying to escape itself from the hit by the stick held by a person who is trying to kill it. So this is the nature of the snake. A snake always tries to escape itself from the human being. So here in this poem, the snake is trying to protect itself from a person who has a stick in his hand, who is trying to kill the snake. So यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं कि पोएट जो है इस बात पे फोकस करता है कि ह्यूमन की टेंडेंसी है कि जब भी स्नेक देखता है वो उसे मार देना चाहता है। ये उसके पूर्व ज्ञान पर आधारित है, पुरानी शिक्षा पर आधारित है, जिसमें उसे बताया गया है कि स्नेक्स क्या होते हैं, डेंजरस होते हैं, हार्मफुल होते हैं, इसलिए उसे मार देना चाहिए। दूसरी बात पोएट ये कहता है, स्नेक की प्रवृत्ति क्या, उसकी टेंडेंसी क्या है, जब भी वो ह्यूमन बीइंग को देखता है वो अपने आप को उससे बचाने की कोशिश करता है। पोएट इस बात की भी चर्चा करता है कि सारे स्नेक्स क्या है, हार्मफुल नहीं होते हैं। Here the poet has given the example of one harmless green colored snake who tries to hide behind the green bushes in order to save itself. और पोएट इस टाइटल फोकस करता है द स्नेक ट्राइंग। तो क्वेश्चन आता है कि स्नेक क्या ट्राई कर रहा है। स्नेक अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, किससे? ह्यूमन बीइंग से, who believes that snakes are harmful, snakes are dangerous. Now we move to first stanza of this poem. See, the snake trying to escape the pursuing here means chasing, following stick. So snake is trying to escape from the following stick. The following stick or chasing stick, it means there is a person who has a stick in his hand and he is trying to kill the snake, and the snake is trying to escape itself from the pursuing stick, means from the person who has a stick, who has a desire to kill the snake. A snake is trying to escape with sudden curvings here means twisting of thin, long body. So here we see that what is the structure of the snake? How does a snake look like? A snake is thin and it moves in a curved way. A snake moves in a curved way. What is the path of the snake? That is curved. The snake follows the curved path. So here the snake is trying to escape itself from the person who has a stick, and when the snake was moving, it follows the curved path. The snake is thin and long. The snake has long body and the snake is thin, and a snake is following the curved path. The snake is trying to escape itself from the person who has a stick in his hand, and the snake is following the curved path. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. The poet attracts towards the shape of a snake when it moves. When the snake is moving, it is following the curved path, and the shape of a snake at that time is pleasing, is beautiful, is graceful. So the movement of the snake attracts the poet. The shapes of a snake attracts the poet. The movement of the snake is beautiful. It is graceful. The shape is also graceful. The shape is also beautiful. What kind of shape? Curved shape. Because the snake is following the curved path. So a long snake is following the curved path, and its body is twisted when it follows the curved path, and the shape of the snake attracts the poet. The shape of a snake while following the curved path is attractive, is beautiful, is graceful. So this is stanza number 1. So simply here the snake is trying to escape itself from a person who has a stick in his hand. The snake is thin, the snake is long, the snake is following curved path. When the snake is following the curved path, at that time the shape of the body of a snake is beautiful, is graceful. So यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं स्टेंजा नंबर 1 में कि स्नेक जो है अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश कर रहा है उस व्यक्ति से जिसके हाथों में क्या है, स्टिक है, और जो उसका पीछा कर रहा है, क्योंकि वो स्नेक को मार देना चाहता है, क्योंकि वो मानता है कि स्नेक क्या होते हैं, खतरनाक होते हैं। और जब स्नेक कर्व्ड पाथ को फॉलो करता है तो उसकी जो शेप बनती है वो बहुत ही अट्रैक्टिव है, बहुत ही ग्रेसफुल है, बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल है। और स्नेक की जो बॉडी है लॉन्ग है, थिन है, और जब वो कर्व्ड पाथ को फॉलो करता है तो बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल और ग्रेसफुल लगता है। सो दैट इज ऑल स्टेंजा नंबर 1। नाउ वी मूव टू स्टेंजा नंबर 2। He glides. Glides here means moves through the water. Okay. Previously it was moving on the land. Now it is moving through the water away from the stroke. The stroke, you understand, hitting of the stick. Again, earlier the snake was moving on the land. Now it is moving on the water. It is following the water. He moves through the water away from the stroke, hitting of the stick. Because here the poet is, the person is trying to hit the snake. So what does the snake? What does the snake try? The snake is trying to escape itself from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water. Let him go. Him here refers to snake. Over the water. Into the reeds. Reeds here means water or marsh plants with thick stems. Marsh plants. Let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. So here the snake is trying to escape itself from the pursuing stick, from the stroke. But says let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green. This is the color of a snake. Small and green. He is harmless even to children. Long body, thin, green. The color of the snake is green. And poet believes that he is harmless. This snake is harmless even to children. So let him go. The snake is long. The snake is thin. The snake is green in color. The snake is harmless. So this snake should be left. Means such kind of snakes should not be killed, because these snakes are not harmful. They are harmless even to children. Let him go. So in the second stanza we noticed that the snake moves through the water in order to escape itself from the stroke. Poet believes that such kind of a snake should be allowed to go. Why? Because these snakes are not harmful. These snakes are harmless. This is green snake. This is small and green snake. This is harmless even to children. So let him go. So here the snake is trying to escape from the stroke. This time the snake is moving through the water. This time the snake is trying to hide itself into the reeds without hurt. Who is going to hurt the snake? Human being is going to hurt the snake. He has a stick, and with that stick he is trying to hurt the snake, and the snake is trying to escape itself from the human being. So स्टैंजा नंबर 2 में हम देखते हैं कि जो स्नेक है अब वो वाटर पे मूव करता है और अपने आप को बचाता है स्ट्रोक से, हिटिंग ऑफ द स्टिक से। पोएट कहता है ऐसे स्नेक को चले जाने दो वाटर में, अपने आप को छुपा रहा है कहाँ? रीड्स में, ताकि उसे कोई भी हर्ट न करे। बिना चोटिल हुए वो रीड्स में छुपना चाहता है। पोएट मानता है कि ये ग्रीन स्नेक है, स्मॉल है, और ये स्नेक क्या है? हार्मलेस है। ये बच्चों को भी कोई नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाता, इसलिए इसे जाने देना चाहिए। सो ग्रीन स्नेक्स आर नॉट हार्मफुल, ग्रीन स्नेक्स आर harmless. So such kind of snakes should not be killed. That is the opinion of the poet. See, along the sand he lay until observed and chased away. Now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So this is the place where a snake has hid himself. So along the sand he lay until observed, chased away. So in the last stanza it is said where the snake was lying along the sand, and he disappears in the ripples among the green slim reeds. This is the place where he vanishes. He disappears among the green slim reeds. This is the place, this is the safest place for the snake. This is the place where he vanishes. He vanished itself in green slim reeds. So, in stanza number 3, the poet is talking about the hiding place of a snake, or we can say the poet is talking about the safest place where the snakes are secured. Here he is talking about the sand where he lays until observed and chased away. And finally, it disappears in the ripples among the green slim seeds. This is a place where he vanished. In this way, the snake protects itself from the stick, from the human being. So here in this poem we have noticed what does the snake try. Throughout the whole poem we see the snake is trying to escape itself from the stick. The stick which is in the hand of human being. Human being who believes that snakes are harmful. That's why he runs behind the snake and he follows the snake until he kills it. But poet believes that there are some snakes who are harmless, even to the children. Such kind of snakes should be left. Such kind of snakes should not be killed. That is the opinion of the poet. So here you see the snake is trying to escape itself from the stick, from human being. So that is all about this small poem, the snake trying. So here you come to the conclusion. What does the snake try? The snake is trying to escape itself from the stick, from human being who is trying to kill him because of his previous knowledge. But poet believes that there are some snakes who are not harmful. Such kind of snakes should be left. Now see the literary devices which are used in the poem. Rhyme scheme is absent because it is a free verse poem. This poem is written in free verse. Okay, so there is no rhyme scheme. Second, transferred epithet, that is a figure of speech. The adjective used with a noun refers to a noun other than the one with which it is used, that is transferred epithet. Here you see pursuing stick. In this line there is transferred epithet. How you see? Pursuing refers to the person who is holding the stick and not the stick itself. That is transferred epithet. Adjective used with a noun refers to a noun other than the one with which it is used. Here you see pursuing a stick. A stick is a noun. Before it, adjective is used, that is pursuing. But this pursuing stick, pursuing refers to, this adjective pursuing refers to a noun. Refers to a noun other than the one which it is used. तो यहाँ पर ट्रांसफर एपिथेट में हम ये देखते हैं कि यहाँ पे जो एडजेक्टिव यूज हुआ रहता है जिस नाउन से पहले, उस नाउन के अतिरिक्त किसी और नाउन के बारे में जब बचाता है तब वहाँ पे ट्रांसफर्ड एपिथेट होता है. जैसे ही परसुइंग स्टिक, तो यहाँ परसुइंग यूज हुआ. परसुइंग रिफर्स कर रहा है किसी पर्सन को जिसके हाथ में क्या है, स्टिक है, न कि स्टिक इटसेल्फ को. तो परसुइंग स्टिक, तो परसुइंग जो एडजेक्टिव है उस नाउन के पहले आया हुआ प्रतीत हो रहा है जिसके हाथों में स्टिक है, न कि स्टिक को वो क्या कर रहा है, रिफर कर रहा है। Alliteration, the repetition of a consonant sound in two or more consecutive words, that is, he is harmless, he is H, he is harmless, so here alliteration is the H. So that is the simple poem which we have discussed, and literary devices which are used in the poem. Remember, this poem is free verse, the poem that doesn't contain meter, the poem that is free from rhyme scheme, the poem that doesn't have any musical impact or musical effect, that is free verse. Okay, that is all about this small poem, that is the snake trying.